Welcome back to the Comic Book Corner, and this is your host, Spider Slayer, coming to you with another comic book review. This is a subscriber's request. This review is about Danger Girl #1, Revolver. That is correct. Danger Girl #1, Revolver. As you can see here, the art by J.ScottCambell with his women are always tremendous. And when I think of Danger Girl, I think of this. I don't have too much history with Danger Girl. I've never read that many issues, but the art has always intrigued me, and the artwork in this particular book, Inside, by Chris Madden, is very good. Not just for the way the ladies look or anything like that, but the way he draws the characters and everything are very nice. But again, going back to what I think of Danger Girl, I think of it as a cross between a cheap porn action flick and Charlie's Angels. For example, for you guys that are not familiar with Danger Girl and maybe never seen it before, this is what I'm talking about. Hold on, I'll show you. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. First picture here. This is pictures from the past of Danger Girl, obviously, not from the current book. But you can see, porn flick part. Hot maid, skimpy bikini, towel coming out of the bathroom, nice and wet. Okay, anything there has to do with being dangerous? Maybe her playing with the knife? Let's see, here, I'll show you another one. Okay, well, this is a little bit better. Dangerous Discovery. This is one of the main characters, Abby Chase. You know, she likes big guns, for say. But here, what's this action going on in over here with the boobies? Okay, a little porn action. That's where I, see it fit there. But it's a nice picture. Grabs the male's attention, I think, huh? Porn action, yes. There's no action in this part. I mean, in the last picture, at least we saw a gun. Here, we're getting some girl-on-girl action in some kind of hot tub. I don't know. Danger Girl? Action flick? Porn flick? You see where I'm getting at over here? See, in this picture, we have Abby Chase here holding a gun and some cash, and in a bathing suit, topless. I mean, seriously? No action yet in these pictures. Just a lot of soft porn going on over here, folks. Alright, here we go. Here's something. Bad guy chasing after the girl. There we go. There's some action there. Look like they're after some specific treasure. But, you just can't help sticking that voluptuous butt up in the air and her chest showing, Gotta get that in there. Just can't help it. So you guys see what I'm talking about here. A lot of nudity, kind of sexuendo stuff going on with Danger Girl. That's for all you folks that are not familiar with, obviously, how J.ScottCambell, draws his women and, how he tries to, how the book portrays the females in the book. Now, we all know that the art is good, the way the women are drawn, but is the story actually any good? I don't know. I'm going to go over that with you, and I'm actually going to show you, instead of doing my usual reviews where I flip the pages, I'm going to show you a few preview pages that I found, and we'll show it on the bigger screen, and it may be a little bit distorted, but maybe you can see the artwork and a little bit better, and I can describe it to you. So I'm going to show you that right now. Alright guys, here we go. Issue #1, Danger Girl, Revolver. This is obviously from IDW. This is cover A, and the work here is, the cover art is done by J.ScottCambell. He's actually the original creator of Danger Girl. There was a series done by Image Comics when he actually drew the entire book. So this idea is his. I've always loved the artwork. Just kidding around. From the past pictures that I've showed you, his artwork is phenomenal. The way he draws his women are phenomenal. What this series is about, I really don't know, except that Danger Girl is an agency. It's like Charlie's Angels. It's just an agency, where these girls do these secret missions and recover lost treasures and do all these things. So that's just the gist of it, with a lot of sexual innuendo going on with with women showing their body parts and stuff like that. So, and I always wondered, is this story actually worth it, or are they just trying to sell you with the sexy women? So the artwork, the actual artwork inside, is done by Chris Madden, and the colors, which I think are phenomenal in this book, is done by Jeremy Cox. Right off the bat, you see the artwork inside. It is phenomenal. Here in the opening credits, as you may say, it's kind of like a movie, but you can see it looks like a cartoon right in this opening credit line here where it says Danger Girl Revolver. You can see that it is just like a cartoon, like I said, and the whole book looks like this, and that's why it's the one really bright spot about this book that I love a lot about. So going to the next page, we start off as, well, here we go. We start off as one of the main characters here. He is in a hot tub. His name is Johnny. He's like one of the male members of Danger Girl, and he's supposedly supposed to be on this mission. As you can see, he is not in a mission. He's in a hot tub with 3 girls, and he's like, "Oh, we'll get to it, as soon as possible." So he's supposed to go to this wedding type. But you can see that the art again in here is very nice, and you see a woman's backside and another one's chest, and they're giving them alcohol and everything else. Everything leading up to like a porn movie. Next page. The mission here is basically Abby Chase is another one of the main Danger Girl characters, and she poses as a bride to take away this ring that is from this millionaire guy named Moretti, and the ring is supposedly some ancient artifact type of deal. Johnny is obviously late getting to the mission, so there was a plan B, and the plan B to steal the ring was she was to pose as the bride, Abby Chase's, which is the girl on the horse, and to just jump out and leave the wedding, leave the wedding off with the horse, off with the ring, and cause this big scene, which was never supposed to be that way. So we can see that she crashes through there with the window. So next we can see Abby with the big gun destroying all of Moretti's main cronies here, chasing her after with the horse and things like that, trying to get away with the ring. And basically that's what it is in this first part of the book. It's a high-speed chase. But I mean, as you can see, the art again is very cartoony, a lot of kind of like sound effect words in there. It's kind of like an action sequence going on in this whole first half of the book. So I did enjoy it, but there wasn't a lot of dialogue, and there just wasn't, a lot to read in this first half of the book. But even though it was pretty to look at, like I said before. And in the next page, again, the high-speed chase continues, and you can see, again, people on motorcycles, gunshots being fired, and just a close-up of how the art is portrayed in this. You can see that it is beautiful. Again, not much dialogue here in these first 8 pages. There's just a lot of high-speed action chase. There is more dialogue, and I will show you that after this particular picture. Okay, so as the action sequence comes in, the high-speed boat chase comes to a close. Basically, we see an explosion here, and Abby Chase jumps off, into the water with the horse onto the boats, and boats are being chased around, and another character comes in and swoops them off with the airplane, and three boats collide. It's like James Bond or something, and we sit there and say IDW presents. It's like the opening scene of an action sequence of a movie, and then here we go. We get to see the big title, which is the sexy three girls right here. Danger Girl Revolver with their backsides turned with no tops on. See? Sex sells, right? And now we basically go into the dialogue of the story, and it's three girls, one guy, old guy, and that's about it right now. But they recovered this old 16th century skeleton guy. The person who found it, as her name is Veronica Fox. So great name. And this guy here, his name is Deuce. He's like the leader or the main guy of Danger Girl, the Danger Girl agency. Um, Here we see two of the other girls right there. Again, we focus on some skimpy clothes. Next, um, we sit there and it doesn't tell you that much. It's just going back to how he used to do things in the past, and she's saying, "Oh, your days are far from over there, big guy." And next, we get a little introduction of the characters in case you're not familiar with the book. And we got our little nerd character, which is she's the technology communications expert, and her name is Valerie Evans. She's the only one with like a real name, not some porn name. And next we got the field agent, which is Sydney Savage. Yeah, there she is right there in a little spandex uniform, tight, you know. And then you got the American liaison, the player, and his name is Johnny Barracuda. Yeah, I wonder what Barracuda he has, huh? Yeah, there he is. And then of course, the main character of them all. And I guess she was a convicted felon, and her name is Abby Chase, which she was in the opening scenes. So basically, they're just going on what they're going to do for their mission and things like that, and where their journey is going to go. And then the next thing we know is that this guy is going to join them, and Abby sees this gentleman right here, and his name is Nathan Wild with an E. And Veronica Fox is like a former acquaintance of yours, I'm aware. And she's just, Johnny's sitting here going, well, is it, Johnny's sitting here going, well, is it an ex-boyfriend? And all of a sudden she like pulls out the big gun, and she's like, and an ex-fiance. And she's sitting there in her like sexy pose. And that's how the story ends. So, I mean, obviously there's not very much going on here. And then, it says coming next month, Danger Girl Revolver. So that's the end of the issue. I hope I gave you a rundown, kind of poking fun at the sexiness. As much as it's great to look at, there's not much story here right now, folks. So for any of you that are looking to pick it up, if you're looking to look at great artwork, it's great. It's good. It's nice. It's colorful. It's bright. It's sexy. But for story wise, it's just not there. But it's the first issue, so I'm gonna give it at least an arc to see if it goes anywhere, to see if the story is worth the money. I mean, again, this book is $3.99, so it has to really impress me to keep me on board for $3.99. So if the story continues to be like this, then I won't buy it. As much as I like looking at it, I won't buy it anymore. So for anybody that's, again, looking to buy it, see how it is, I hope this review helps you a little bit. I mean, I gave you the gist of the story. And that's all I have to say about it. Great art. Cross between Charlie's Angels, cheap action porn flick. You make the decision. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And until my next review, this is Spider Slayer saying see ya. And from my dog Storm over here, she's sleeping. She says see ya too. Peace, guys. Love you. Bye.